Hey everybody, welcome back to News and Brews. I am here with Tyler Smith from Andrews Cooper, where they are engineering the impossible with hard tech.
That's right, that's right. Thanks for having me, Tony.
That is an awesome tagline. What does it mean?
Yeah. Hard tech is kind of an emerging word. Forgive me, I've been talking to people all day. I'm getting a little raspy.
That means
at
it's
the
a
end of
good
the
day for you.
It's a great day. Been a great conference. You can Google hard tech. There's some amazing definitions. My short and sweet version is really hard problems that are worth solving.
So when it comes to hard problems, I mean, we all have hard problems. What does that look like to you?
Yeah. For us, we find those that fit that definition best in medical devices and green energy.
Okay. So I know that you guys are focusing on custom automation. What sort of automation? Because automation is another one of those buzzwords, right? Where everybody wants to automate their processes. Everybody wants to automate what it is that they're doing to make things easier and streamlined. So when Andrews Cooper is looking at a project, what kind of things are you guys looking at automating to make things easier for people, to make jobs better?
Yep. Yeah, we're asking the market to bring us their most difficult manufacturing and test problems. So we had a medical device customer. They had a life-saving catheter technology. It took 15 human hours to manufacture them with about a 60% yield. Made the price really, really high.
Yeah, that's not what anybody wants.
That's
right?
not good. We were able to automate this critical, highly skilled manufacturing step where it can be done in 90 minutes with a 99% yield. Lowers the cost, makes this technology available to more people.
So say that again. What did it start at?
15 person hours.
15 person hours, and we dropped it down to?
1.5.
1.5. So by doing that, you're able to lower the cost to produce the product.
Yep.
Which I'm assuming you are able to lower the cost to sell the product.
That's right. It also keeps jobs here in the United States.
Which, listen, if you know anything about me, that's really, really, really important. I love that idea. So you guys are here in the U.S.?
That's right. We're based in the Northwest.
Okay, where's that?
Corvallis, Oregon is where our automation hub is.
Okay.
And we do product development out of Portland, Oregon, and Seattle.
Okay, so now let's step back. The cost of the product drops down a little bit.
Yep.
And it's life-saving equipment. So what does that mean for the people that actually need the devices?
Yeah, I don't know what our customer did with
Sure.
their price, but I got to believe it makes it more available to those that need it at a more affordable price.
So while you guys are here at the booth, what kinds of challenges are you hearing people coming to and talking to you about? Because obviously your voice is shot. So you've been having a lot of good conversations. So what are the things that you're hearing that people want to pay attention to what you guys are doing in that technology?
Yeah, so we've had a lot of people visit the booth that have an impossible challenge. They want help. Also really excited about the number of people that are coming to partner. One gentleman in particular is working in a startup that's working on creating like the dexterity of robots and automation more accessible. And they need a partner that has mastery of the mechanical and electrical side that can provide the motion mechanisms to make that technology available.
That sounds really, really smart.
Awesome.
It's very, very impressive to be able to do that. Now my question is, you guys say you automate the impossible. Have you found the impossible yet?
Yeah, we'd have to fail to say it's
That's
impossible.
what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking.
We haven't given up yet. Not yet. I hope we never find it. We pride ourselves in fulfilling our commitments. Sometimes we got to go over budget. Sometimes it takes a little longer, but we'll always see it through.
You know, I think that's one of those things, right, where people, just because they don't know how to do something, it becomes impossible in their eyes.
Yeah, that's right. Certainly, sharing this to a bunch of engineers, we get a lot of people coming to the booth saying, you can't automate the impossible. If it's impossible, you can't do it, which we like, because then it starts a conversation. But for us, it's not possible. It does take a lot of grit, some courage to try to tackle them, but we find those to be the most fulfilling kinds of projects.
I love when something starts as a really difficult challenge, right? Because if it's too easy, what's the point in doing it, right?
That's right.
As a business owner, as somebody that likes to do those sorts of things, you want the latest and the greatest challenge.
That's right.
Right? And so again, I think what your tag and what you're telling people is we do your impossible. It's not impossible for us.
That's right.
But it's impossible for you without us.
That's right. That's exactly right. And we're a company founded by engineers, for engineers, and for us, our people, they lean into this. They don't want to turn the crank every day. They don't want paint by numbers. They want to come to work every day and try to solve something that seems impossible.
So in short, what is the most impressive project that you worked on that somebody came and they said, I have this impossible thing, and your team said, well, that's nearly impossible?
Yeah, we've got a long list. The medical device I mentioned is one of them.
Yes.
In our booth, we're showcasing a personal AED, a defibrillator,
Okay.
life-saving medical treatment that is powered and controlled by your smartphone. First of its kind. It's going to completely transform that industry. It seemed impossible. We thought it was, but it's not. It's almost through FDA approval. We're very, very excited and proud of it.
I think that's I want to hear more about what that looks like. You mentioned the word grit. Grit is a word that's really, really important to me. And our brand and what that looks like. What is grit for Andrews Cooper?
Yeah. Projects are bound by scopes and schedules and budgets. And for us, often to automate the impossible, engineer the impossible in hard tech, we have to exceed those. And when we commit to doing something for a price, we got to go beyond that. We've got to pay for the gap. But for us, it's really important that we do what we said we can do. And oftentimes, we're so excited about the mission that it's worth it.
And I can tell your passion in what you do, and I think that's what makes the difference between what you guys are doing and what other people are doing, right? That fortitude to push through and say, listen, just because you can't do it, we can. Is it going to be easy? No. But that's what we get up in the morning for. That's what we live for. That's what we want to do. We want those kinds of challenges. Bring them on.
That's right.
We want that.
That's right.
So what are you looking for from people at this show?
We want to have a conversation. Come to us with your most audacious goals and desires, your biggest missions, and let's have a conversation and see if we can envision a path forward for you.
All right, so now I have a really, really difficult question for you. If animals could talk, what would be the rudest and why?
Oh my gosh.
It's the stumper. I'm telling you, it's always the stumper.
I have an answer.
Okay.
It is the duck.
The duck.
Because I went to Oregon State,
okay,
the home of the Beavers, and we have a long-standing 100-year rivalry with the U of O Ducks.
All right. I think that's a fair answer. I mean, I've seen ducks. They seem very
just
bossy.
The way
they strut around.
So smug.
They don't share the breadcrumbs with other birds.
No one likes a duck.
They feel like they own the pond.
Right. I
feel like the ducks are impossible.
Yeah, no one likes them.
I don't like them. I think that's a really good answer. Thanks for being fun with that. I appreciate it. Is there anything else that you would like to tell everybody before we go?
No, appreciate you having me out. Appreciate the beer.
Hey.
Go
Cheers,
Beavs.
brother. Go Beavers. Go Beavers. So, Tyler, I want to thank you for coming out, being part of the show, being part of News and Brews. Thank you for all the questions that you're answering. If anybody needs the impossible answer, go see Andrews Cooper. What booth are you guys in? Do you remember?
We are booth number 3431.
3431. They will solve your problems.
That's right.
Listen, I appreciate you being here and everything that you're doing, and that's why we usually don't have beer, but we do. Thank you for coming out here. Cheers, everybody.
Thanks, Tony.